Sixth race on the programme is a Class 4. It's over the 1,200 metres. Exuberant heads the field of 12. Be ridden by Zach Purton for Danny Sherman. Above all, what a season he's had. He's won 3 of his 9, those coming in his last 4 starts. Six Best Friends, who's runner-up to Above All last time out, only beaten ahead as well. Mega Bonus, off the track since March, gets the cheek pieces on for his return from Barrio 1. Winning Icy draws outside again, 12 last time, gets 11 this time round. Take What You Need was a course and distance winner back in March, runner-up behind Pleasant Endeavour last time. Wins all placed in his last 3, and Chunghua Jingshan has won here over the 1,000 metres as well. That came last season though.
I've got Mega Bonus, who's drawn inside of Chunghua Jingshan, and the pace anticipated to be good. Six Best Friends has shown some early speed too. Paul Singapore Spirit hasn't been as good since his debut. Take What You Need, who was well supported last time. He was green lamped, but this week he's out there 3 wide.
Yeah, he just needs a bit of luck from that wide draw, doesn't he? I thought this was one of the most open races of the card, and but I think Mega Bonus and Chunghua Jingshan will go forwards. In particular, Chunghua Jingshan will just put that pace into the race, I think.
Okay. All right, a couple of key races to have a look at. We'll look at Above All in a moment, Vamos as well. We'll start off, though, with Zach Purton, who's riding Exuberant.
Zach Exuberant is a horse that you'll jump back on board Wednesday night. You've only ridden him a couple of times, but the record's very good.
Yeah, he's a bit of a tricky horse. He can quite often be slow out of the gates, and if he gets in behind, gets a little bit tight, he's not comfortable, he won't hold his spot, he won't travel, he sucks out of it, and then he just loses his concentration. And obviously last time, he began well, so I took the opportunity to take it up. Nothing else was. It weren't going that quick early, but in front with nothing to follow, all he did was look at everything and then just once again switched off in the straight. He didn't commit himself properly. He just needs to either be outside leader or in a position where he's outside and he's got something to follow or something to bring him into the race, and that's what really suits him. But you don't get that often. He doesn't get the start right often, so you sort of fly by the seat of your pants a little bit with him. But you know, his last run was good, and if he can just reproduce that, he's some chance again.
Yeah, it looks like there's plenty of pace in the race as well, so it should give you something to follow. Yeah,
well, if they break up a little bit and it gives him a little bit more room, certainly he'd be a touch more comfortable like that, and that would suit him.
Just reflecting on the weekend for you, that was 4, which was a great day at the office. You've equalled last season's tally. Obviously, that potentially a very pivotal meeting for you going forward towards the end of the season. Obviously, just reflections on that.
Yeah, sure. I certainly needed a meeting like that and needed it quickly, so it was nice that it came along. You know, physically, I've been struggling for many months now, and it's been really difficult. You know, a month ago, I was contemplating putting an end to the season. I was in that bad a shape, but you know, after months and months of seeking different treatments and doing everything we can, my body's finally just turned the corner, and I'm starting to feel a bit more comfortable again, which was evident in the weekend. But I still just need to manage my body between now and the end of the season to be able to get through. So that's going to be the difficult part, and then hopefully I can pick up some decent rides and build some momentum off the weekend. But there's still a lot to play, and I'm still behind, so it's not going to be easy. And Joe's been riding very well all season, so he's a tough competitor, and you know, he's going to get plenty of chances himself.
Talking about being behind, obviously the body got a good workout as well. I can't speak to you without asking about Beauty Joy. I know there's been plenty of press about the horse naturally. There were cries of almost, you know, reminiscent of Pakistan Star. I noticed a few photographers on race day. Extraordinary performance.
Yeah, it was. You don't see horses do that in a lesser class race, let alone a group race here in Hong Kong. And yeah, he's just a very quirky horse, as we've become to know. But you know, I was really worried about him in the early stage of the race because he had that coffin bone injury and he had 12 months off. And when he was on the wrong leg, his head was up and he wasn't stretching out. I was starting to think, you know, maybe the injury had reoccurred. After he went a furlong, he changed his leg, and then he got a little bit more comfortable and started to show a little bit more enthusiasm, so I sort of kept him going, and then we know what he did in the end. So, you know, he's obviously a talented horse. It's just a matter of, you know, him putting it all together. He hasn't really put it together so far, but he's winning races, so, you know, it's going to get harder for him, but it was an exciting race.
It was to watch, that's for sure. And extraordinary is probably a good way of describing that. Was Beauty Joy on the weekend. Interested in finding the winner here, though, Mark. Could it be Above All or Six Best Friends?
Got them both in, actually, is the Quinella horses again. Can't see any reason why Above All can't win again. He goes up 4 pounds in weight for the win over Six Best Friends. He destroyed Excellent Peers 2 starts ago, Paul, who's since come out and won twice since.
Yeah, so the form looks rock solid, doesn't he? He did one on that yielding track, then he's come out and done it on a good track as well. So I just wondered the first time, was it the yielding track? It wasn't, obviously, because he's now won twice on a good track. I'm with you. I'm with him again, once again. And Six Best Friends improved a lot from start 1 to start 2.
So that might be the thing. He might have a bit more improvement to come. We don't know. He's got a £3 turnaround at the weights as well. I quite like this run, Paul, of Vamos finishing in 3rd place, winning Icy, maybe in calculations as well.
Yeah, look, Vamos is definitely in for me as well. I've liked the way he's finished off his runs. And there was one where he was unlucky not to win. Look, he's run up against horses like Gorgeous Vitality and... this one was Shadow Runner as well. But look, the horse is going nicely enough. Vamos, he goes in, definitely. And winning Icy, just worried about the draw for him.
Yeah, he'll win one soon, winning Icy when he draws the gate. But Vamos makes it into the top 3. He's getting there, that's for sure.
OK, favourites wide open this one, Paul. Mega Bonus, 6.1.
Yeah, I think this is the most open race of the whole card. I'm going to go with Above All to complete the hat-trick, though. I just really like the way he's going at the moment. He's on top, exuberant. Look, I was with Zach there. I just thought the horse was gawking around once he got to the front. So they do ride him a bit of cover, and I'm sure they will. He's is the Quinella horse, Vamos, and Six Best Friends. We've talked about both those two. 2, 1, 6 and 4.
Above All goes on top to win again and beat Six Best Friends again. There wasn't too much between them last time, and Six Best Friends does meet Above All better at the weights. Vamos will be getting close at the end, and Exuberant, if he can just maybe get that cover or have a horse a bit closer to him, he might be able to find a bit more up the straight. 2, 4, 6 and 1.
We've all got the 2, 4, 6 in our numbers. I'll go Vamos, though. I think that win's not too far away. Hopefully he can get it here in race 6, which is a Class 4 again, once more, over the 1,200 metres.